So hey guys, I'm editing the video right now. We're making the making of our Biochem interview. I'm trying to decide how to start it. I think I'm going to start it with some dramatic music, so here we go. Go.
Good morning, Biochem. I'm Adiha.
And I'm Lauren.
And I'm Alhar.
Lauren, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a business and English double major, and I don't know really anything about science.
Oh, what do you know, Lauren?
Well, I do know that Bill Nye is the science guy.
Perfect. Pomegranates.
Cool.
Funny story, pomegranates are full of glucose.
What?
And you know what, Lauren? Everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like glycolysis. Do you want to learn about glycolysis?
I guess. Let's do it.
Good segue.
Action.
Oh, how convenient. A 6-carbon pomegranate sugar. So, glycolysis is basically when glucose, a 6-carbon sugar, gets split into 2 pyruvates, which are 3-carbon sugars, which produces 2 NADHs, basically an electron carrier for a later step you'll learn about from 2 weirdos, and 2 ATPs, which are the energy currency of the cell. That's the basic overview.
Cool.
Okay, cut. So just to recap, basically the inputs are 1 glucose molecule, the outputs are 2 pyruvate molecules, 2 NADH electron carrier molecules, and 2 ATPs.
2 ATPs, 2 pyruvates, and 2 NADH.
Action.
So Lauren, that was the easy part. Glycolysis actually has 11 steps. I'm going to teach them to you using the most important sentence of your life from here on out. So repeat after me. Good grief, Fancy Freddy did go buy pretty pumpkins to prepare pies.
Good grief, Fancy Freddy did go buy pretty pumpkins to prepare pies.
Awesome. Woo! Alright, so what each of those words means, each of those words stands for a different molecule that is used at that point. So like good is for glucose, and then as the steps go, so that everything changes. So good. Good is for glucose is good tasting. G is for glucose. It enters the cell. Grief. Grief that glucose is changing already. A phosphate is latched on. Geez, what a mooch. Fancy. How fancy? Atoms are rearranged, and so is the alphabet. G becomes F for fructose. Freddy. Freddy is a mooch too. Where am I phosphate at? Freddy is a mooch too, and he latches on as another phosphate. Did. Oh no, it did not. The sugar is split in 2. Go sugar, go. Only one of the sugars makes the cut. Buy. Can I buy an H for hydrogen? Because that's what adds another phosphate to the sugar. Pretty. The molecule is so pretty that everybody wants a piece. One of the phosphates is used to create ATP. It's one of the products. Pumpkins. Pumpkins are shifty. The remaining phosphate shifts to a different spot on the molecules. Prepare. Prepare to pee from excitement. The molecule lets go of some water. And finally, pies. Pies don't contain phosphate, so another ATP is released and we have pyruvate. Oh, got all that?
Yeah, I think so.
Great, let's go. Lauren, the business and English double major, has something remarkable to show us. Lauren, good.
This is all glucose.
Grief.
A phosphate attaches because it's a mooch.
Fancy.
The glucose rearranges into fructose.
Freddy.
Another phosphate attaches.
Did.
A sugar separates. Oh no, you didn't.
Go.
This sugar goes away.
Buy.
Another phosphate attaches.
Pretty.
A phosphate goes away for ATP.
Pumpkins.
Phosphate shifts.
To prepare.
You pee out the water.
Pies.
You knock off the phosphate to make pyruvate.
Yay!
Woo! Okay, cut.
So when
cut. Go.
And these pomegranates are pretty good. So like we have to.
We're not prepared for this at all, are we?
No.
Let's just eat some more.
Dude, I don't even know. What are we gonna do?
Do you even know anything about ETC?
Cellular respiration electron transport chain 4 years ago, 946,000 views.
4 years ago, though, I mean.
I'm glad you guys are well prepared.
It's gonna be like a 40-minute video.
Embedded in the mitochondrial membrane. Electrons captured from donor molecules are transferred through these complexes.
Really?
Coupled with this transfer is the building of hydrogen ions.
Okay, so now that you've learned about NADH and how glucose creates it, we're going to teach you how NADH is used to create energy that the cells and muscles and everything in our body can use. Do you know what that molecule is called?
ATP.
Alright, awesome. So, ATP is going to come from that glucose through this new process called the electron transport chain. So NADH is an electron carrying molecule which is high energy. And that electron is going to pass through a series of proteins, and then ATP is eventually going to be made.
That's right. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use pomegranates as the protons that the electron is able to be used to push it through. And what we're going to use is we're going to use these pomegranates for the 10 protons that exist in this. Wait. At this point, we realized that we don't have enough pomegranates. We were thinking about calling it quits by then, but then we realized we got some oranges.
Orange, you glad you had a backup?
Good one. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these oranges as protons. We're going to use the pomegranate as the electron that's carried through, and then we're going to use money to show that ADP is turned into ATP at the end.
Alrighty, so Lauren, now when NADH arrives in the mitochondria, it gives these mitochondrial plasma membrane proteins its electron. Now notice how high this electron is, which is the pomegranate. It has a lot of energy. So if I were to throw this down the stairs, it would land very fast and probably break open.
And we wouldn't be able to use the energy at all.
Yes.
Because it'd just be lost.
So this high energy electron is going to be passed down, and that energy loss when it's going down is going to be used to push up these positively charged protons. Now there is a potential created across the membrane, because these protons have high energy now because there's a potential gradient created. So eventually the energy of these elevated protons are going to be used to create ATP, and that is going to be your job now. So we are going to hand you all of these protons, and now you, which is ATP synthase, which is there you go, and you spin and use that rotational energy to exchange to make ATP, which is the usable currency in our body for energy.
And, $20 bill works as well.
Yeah, so that energy from those protons has been stored in the bonds of ATP.
And now you're rich.
Woo!
Do you understand?
Yeah, of course.
So Lauren, what did you learn from this little demonstration?
Well, I learned that the electron from the NADH makes hydrogen rise, and the fact that hydrogen rises is equivalent to having a high energy level. And then that shoots through the ATP synthase, which creates ATP.
Very well, that was good.
Thank you. You're a good teacher. What can I say?
I'll be honest with you. When we first got here, I didn't think we'd make a difference. But damn it, we got to her, guys. We did it. Got this. We did it. We got this.
She was like, "Go, sugar, go." And it was like the first time I felt happiness. And I need a moment.
So, I don't really know what pyruvate is.
That was really exhausting, but you know what? I think I learned something.
Yeah, I think I learned as much as she did.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Honestly, yes.
You learned through teaching.
Yeah. That was very good. Hope you enjoyed that. Maybe not.
We didn't.
Okay. Lauren's so bored she's reading the instruction manual.
That's true.
That's so true.
Just for future reference.
If you ever need to know how to use
How many
earplugs,
decibels can that
you're
thing?
set.
She gets phonogrammetry.
Reinforcement.
Yeah, let's do that. Yes.
Oh, are you
Yeah, we're still medding right now.
We're gonna have to start this.
These are the inputs, these are the outputs.
Okay.
I'm still medding. By the way, I've medded that whole thing.
Yeah, I've been meditating this whole thing.
We're still medding though.
Yeah, I'm still going, but just pretend to say action.
Is this my laptop, Kayvon?
This is super meta.
Kayvon, this is my laptop.
Are we meditating?
Yeah, we're medding.
Meta?
Meta.
Meta.
Are you meditating the meta? Okay. So,
Wait, I have to say action.
action.
No, but we're not actually.
Just say, well,
Yeah.
meta action. Say
Alright,
No, you say meta action.
No, don't point to the
I'm
camera,
so
it's not there.
confused. What are we talking?